Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Kuroko no Basket 2 Episode 11 review. Now, this week's episode is actually very simple. Oh, it really is. So this review is going to be very quick. It really is. 5 minutes, maybe. But we continue. All it really is Team Seirin beating Kurosaki Daiichi, beating Hanamiya Makoto and his boys, and his associates, and hype for the Winter Cup because all of the members of the Generation of Miracles are going to take part in the Winter Cup, and that's it. That is the entire episode. Very simple, very straightforward. Now, there are a few things I want to highlight. Number one, the first thing I want to highlight is the simple fact that the bromance between Hyuga and Kyoshi continues. The bromance continues. Oh my god. When they did their first high five and Ryuko starts to cry because, you know, that's the first time they actually had a high five. It was like stall, like I'm like, oh, what is that? So like what in the name of God, what in the name of Zeus is that? Just a... I'm like, yo, this is not... It was ridiculous. It was overhyped. It was a high five. But still, it does have meaning for those two in particular, obviously. Now, when it comes to Hanamiya Makoto, well, first of all, there's the teammate on... okay, one of his teammates, the guy with the dead fish eyes, he seems to notice every time Hanamiya's like super pissed, like when he's gonna do something real crazy. So when they have that play where it's like, I think Izuki gets screened on, and then Kuroko and him switch marks. So instead of Izuki guarding Hanamiya, it's Kuroko guarding Hanamiya, and then Hanamiya, he has the ball because the guy with the deafish eyes knows that he was pissed. So he's basically, you know, dribble pass Hanamiya. Hanamiya grabs the ball. He's seething. He's like, you. And then he just brings the elbow down because he wants to take out Kuroko. Because Kuroko right now is their key man. If they can take down Kuroko, they can reinforce the web and they can beat Team Seirin. The elbow actually misses Kuroko by a hair's thread. And Kuroko starts to, you know, engage in defense once more. Hanamiya easily crosses over Kuroko. I mean, it was like nothing. Like he didn't even exist. He crosses him over, and then in comes, I think, either it's Hyuga or Rinnosuke, or Hyuga and Izuki. They try and block Hanamiya. Hanamiya does a floater, okay, and they call it, because floater, teardrop, they're the same thing. But basically, what he does is that he stops short. He jumps real early, and he was gonna pretend to go for a layup. But instead, it shifts over the hand. Right there, man. Money. And that was a real smooth move. Now, of course, he was talking a lot of shit. In comes Kuroko, my friends, my teammates, my senpais. Yeah! And then, of course, Kagami right there. Space Jam. Done. So, at that point in time, it's basically Team Seirin one-sided slaughtered. And they win. And after that, it's all this hype. It is a huge amount of hype on Aomine, on Akashi, on Murasaki Mara, basically the Generation of Miracles. Because Shutoku, they win their match, very obvious, you know. I think that their names are Sen Shikan, not a fucking chance against Midorima. Yo, Joshi, where you at, man? For days. Fuck. Alright. And, that's it, pretty much. So, the episode animation was actually good. It really was good animation. There was one part in particular where I liked it a lot. Where it was the buzzer beater that Hyuga hit. Where in which Hyuga passes the ball to Kuroko. Kuroko passes the ball immediately right back to Hyuga. Immediately. Just, yeah. So it's throw, yeah, right back at you. And the guy was guarding him, the guy with the deafish eyes, he was caught off guard completely. And then Hugh just rains on that buzzer beater 3. So that was actually very nice. Very nice. And throughout the entire course of the actual episode, the animation was pretty damn good. It was really good. And it was, I think, I can't recall any like repeated scenes, but there may have been a few, maybe, but regardless of that, the animation was pretty top-notch. When it came to the overall story progression, obviously a lot, or there was quite a bit, because of the fact that they are now going to the Winter Cup. The game is over. The preliminaries are done with. Shutoku advanced. Team Seirin advanced. Hanamiya defeated. They're going to the Winter Cup. Aomine can't wait. He's like, finally, they've been taking too much damn time. Let's go. I am Aomine, the ace of the Generation of Miracles. He's stoked. Alright, Kisei is stoked. Akashi, no one knows, because every time we see him, or most times we see him, his face blurred out, doing stupid shit, whatever. Shooting big. Akashi. He's there. And basically, now it's just us going to the Winter Cup. Or Team Seirin going to the Winter Cup. And that's it. End of story. So, there was a lot of story progression. And when it came to character development, basically it's mainly for Kiyoshi, it's mainly for Hyuga, and a little bit for Riko, a little bit for Kuroko, a little bit for, well, Hanami he's gotten a bit overall in this entire game, obviously, because it's his game, but, or it's the game that he's highlighted in, but, that being said, he does get, in this episode, a bit, but overall he's gotten a lot, in this entire game, and that's it. That's it. I mean, Hyuga at some points, you know, his threes were slacking. Then he relaxes the shoulder muscles, you know. He loosens up. Sounds kind of weird, but fuck it. He loosens up. Yeah. And pulls like Mach Me to Rima. So, no, it was cool. That was cool. His shot was quote-unquote perfect. So that's it. The episode rating overall is good. Yeah, it was a good episode. It was a short episode, but it was a good episode. And I will see you guys later. Be sure to, of course, rate the video, comment, and subscribe. As always. And I will see you guys later. Peace. Have a nice day.